Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the Fire Artisan YouTube channel. Today we're going to play an experimental frenzy deck that I just brewed up. So basically this one is a very low curve, I think 20 lands in the deck. It's kind of the same thing as last time, where in the last video we played with Chandra Fire Artisan as our 4-drop, and this time we're going to try Experimental Frenzy. It's a card that has basically been replaced by Torbrand in the metagame. For a while, we were seeing people playing with maybe 1 or 2 copies of Experimental Frenzy in the sideboard, but nowadays I don't even see very much of that. So I thought it would be fun to just see what I could see how it does. And it's just a really fun card to play with, so why not? So this is pretty straightforward. The only interesting thing, as you know from the last video, I'm a little bit partial to Ember Hauler, or even just to experimenting with Ember Hauler a little bit, because I think it has a lot of potential as a card. I think with the Frenzy, the Rimrock Knight is a lot better, just because you can cast Boulder Rush and then have the Knight at the ready to cast whenever you want, so I think it does turn out to be a lot better. And Skewer the Critics, 3 damage for 1 mana anywhere. I like on the Frenzy to just have a decent amount of extra burn, so we'll see how that. I'm kind of interested in that. It contributes to the really low curve that we have here. So I'm just going to play a best of 3 here, and here we go. I think we're in Diamond Tier 3 right now, so we should play against some pretty established decks. And we'll see how we do. I'm excited. I would love to have one of those crazy frenzies where you just go on and on and on. 2 Steam-Kins down. You know the drill. We're playing Astonishing. Okay. I don't know if you could tell, my computer froze up there for a second, but it looks like we're okay. 2 Steam-Kins and a Frenzy. Well, this is exactly what you want to see. Would love to be on the plate here, but we can get. I like this land here. Play that one first. All right, still pretty straightforward. So you'll notice if you look at the deck list, I'm not playing with any Embercleaves. Just because, I mean, it's okay with the Frenzy. It's definitely not great with the Frenzy. And yeah, I just wanted to keep the curve as low as possible, just to maximize the power of Experimental Frenzy. So yeah, in this case, we're just not going to have that, not going to have access to that very powerful card. Interesting how they plus the Teferi here. I definitely expected them to minus on the Steam-Kin. I think, yeah. This is a little bit tricky because I don't know if I want to play the other Steam-Kin and then Skewer the Critics on Teferi once I get my Spectacle. And just kill him. It's just so bad if I do that line and then they clear the board. So I don't think I can afford to do that. But I really want to do that. No, I can't afford to do that. I think we just, I mean, it's painful to send that much damage out to Teferi, but we just can't let them make the play. Send Anax back immediately. This seems like a really important turn. I'm definitely afraid if they just play fires here. But, I mean, this deck is just so tough to beat for mono red. Alright, well, I'm afraid. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the good news is that we still... Yeah, I think this is shaping up to be a really powerful turn, actually. So... sequencing is going to be really important, though. Let's see. I'm definitely going to play this land. And I'm definitely going to play the other Steam-Kin before combat here. Alright. I definitely need to drop to... Oh, this is tricky because... Yeah, this is really tricky, actually. Okay, I think I'm going to call it the player, get Spectacle, kill Teferi, play Frenzy. I think I can do all of that here. Alright, well, obviously scratch that. I don't think I'm going to sacrifice my Steam-Kin to... just to play the Frenzy here. Yeah, I mean, it's tempting, but I think that's just a really bad play, so I'm not going to do it. But we obviously have a great board state here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously powerful. Oh my god. Yeah, we keep the counters on to draw the card. Another Frenzy, we've got 3 Frenzies in our hand. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Okay, so this is an interesting juncture too. I mean, we definitely lost this game. Like, that's number one, because they're going to play Yoria next turn, exile a Frenzy, but in terms of whether or not to play the land before Frenzy, in this kind of scenario, I always play the land, because I don't think we're that likely to hit a land off the top, and I definitely want to make my land drop for this turn. So, yeah. Yeah, this deck is just really tough to beat. I mean, I'm already thinking about sideboarding. Like, I always bring the Tybalt in here. Not sure what else. I don't remember if I put Legion War Bosses in the sideboard here, but on the play against this deck, I would definitely bring him in. Oh, I have Unchained Berserkers. I'm going to bring those in. Can actually get through those 1/1 tokens. That Omen of the Sun, I mean, if this deck wasn't playing with that card, I think it would be a lot easier for us to win this matchup. Birth of Meletus is, like, okay, but it always feels like we lose to Omen of the Sun. I mean, obviously Yorion is really powerful too. But yeah, they're just going to be able to do it all this turn. Game's over. By the way, if you hear a fan sound in the background, that's not... Wow, look at this turn. I mean, it's so pointless, I guess. Yeah. I guess you just get an activation off of Narset. But yeah, if you hear my fan in the background here, that is not my laptop fan. That is a different fan sound that I edited into the audio of this video because I just love that sound. So don't think it's my laptop fan and I just can't figure out how to get rid of that sound, because you would be wrong. I've got a mic on the way, so this won't be a problem forever, I promise. This is one of those points, obviously, where the game's just completely over. I mean, even though we have 2 experimental frenzies in our hand, there's not. It's just way too slow here, especially with Elspeth Conquers Death adding to the cost of it. I think I'm just gonna play out maybe just this turn and then I'm just gonna pack it in. I don't really want them to know that I'm playing with an experimental frenzy deck, on the off chance that they're thinking about boarding out something like Elspeth Conquers Death, but it seems like they never board that card out, so I think it's just so crucial to their deck. I think I'm just going to pack it in here. This is the play where Yoren comes back to hand, they do everything again, so good game. This seems like a pretty standard version of this list, so I do have a pretty good sense of how to sideboard. So we're just gonna go to that now. All right. So we're definitely bringing the Berserkers in. Yeah, Skewer the Critics versus Shock is kind of interesting. I mean, I'm definitely going to take the Shock out. Tybalts are coming in. I don't know if I want to go down on the Frenzy. I think what's probably right is to take it out and just lower the curve and just increase the aggression here, but considering I'm not playing with Embercleave and I'm not playing with Torbrand, I think our chances of overpowering them without an additional kind of powerful card like the Frenzy are pretty low. So I'm going to keep it in just to see what happens. Yeah. So Steam-Kins are just... but they're so good if we keep the Frenzies in. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit lower on these cards. 1 lower on Skewer the Critics. Bring the Berserkers in. Rimrock Knight is so bad in this matchup. I think I'm going to bring Scorch Spitter in. Yeah. Okay. Alright, game 2. Here we go. I would love to just have one turn where I can actually untap with a Frenzy and do the old... Alright. I mean, the thing with playing with 4 Frenzies is that you're always going to see it, so... I mean, that's pretty fun, just to have the opportunity to do the crazy Frenzy thing. That is an excellent draw. I really like the card art on Fire Prophecy. Alright, yeah, things are going really well. I mean, this is what we built the deck to do, so if it's not powerful enough, it's not powerful enough, but I can't pretend like it isn't working exactly as I wanted it to. 3 mana. Yeah. I don't think I'm just going to attack the Scorch Spitter into what I know is Omen of the Sun. I feel like the Berserker is pretty powerful, probably powerful enough that I don't want to drop a Frenzy right here. Alright, so I think I probably just made a huge mistake. I think you want to play the Berserker first, just so you come in for 4. Yeah, this is the power of Omen of the Sun, because now I just lost out on 2 damage just because I was worried about that card. Do I want this on top? I don't think so. I think I changed my mind here. I think I am just going to drop a Frenzy. Expecting them to just bump it with Teferi. Because I think I will get this, I will be able to play this Berserker out, but I kind of want to use my mana this turn, and it could potentially be powerful here to untap with the Frenzy if they don't answer it, so I think I'm just going to put it on the battlefield. I like how they have 4 unique lands there. Alright, so this is going to work out as I predicted it to, as I predicted it would. Interesting in terms of, should I play the Berserker now? I don't know if I want to keep wasting damage on Teferi. So this is the same thing. I like to hit my land drops before the Frenzy. I think I'm going to see what I get off the Frenzy before... Okay. Yeah, this is kind of tough. I think I'm going to ignore Teferi for now. Because I'd hate to waste another 2 damage at him. Nothing this turn. Alright. Alright, well I got what I wanted. We untapped with the Frenzy. So, we'll see what we can do here. I'm really interested to see what they're potentially holding up. Alright, as painful as it is to let this Teferi live, I think I just have to attack at the player with the Scorch. So I'm going to do that. Maybe they'll play Omen of the Sun. Okay. Yeah, this tends to be the fate of Scorch Spitter in this matchup. We're looking for the old triple 1-drop thing here. Oh. Or just Tybalt. Kind of like just Tybalt, actually. Considering a Yorion could be on deck here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Alright, this is going okay. This is going okay. Omen of the Sun becomes just way worse if they don't gain that 2 life. I mean, if I can actually hold them to a responsible life total, I might be able to grind them out here. Interesting. So, are we just expecting a 4/4 shark here? Or a token? I think so. Yeah, that must be it. Alright, well, I'm not going to attack into it with my Steam-Kin. So a 4/4 shark isn't going to pair super well against that token. Another Frenzy. Do we just play it out here? I think so. Yeah, I think we do. This is interesting now. They just officially cannot answer the frenzy. I don't know, am I okay with the shark just trading with the Steam-Kin? I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna do this. I mean, considering Tybalt's dead either way next turn, when this shark comes down. I mean, assuming that's what they're doing here, but I just can't imagine. Maybe they just have 2 more Omens to throw down. Wow, that's weird. They just did nothing that turn. Maybe they were going to put a shark down, but now they've just decided I can shatter the sky with, like, no consequences. That must be what's going on here. So they're going to shatter on my turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is kind of interesting. If I just attack, then they shatter. I lose both my Steam-Kins, and I don't really get to use their mana. I draw a card, but that doesn't really matter. I could attack, destroy both frenzies. I don't know, that seems like a crazy play. I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, I could be wrong about them holding up Shatter. I know that if I play the Anax here, I think, yeah. I don't care about drawing a card, so I think I'm going to do this. But I just know they're going to Shatter in response to this Anax, but we're on a frenzy. We could, I don't know, we could lose these resources and still potentially be okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of interesting, considering I have so much mana. No. I kind of... Another Anax coming down. I'm just trying to think if I want to draw past this Anax. I don't think I do. I don't know, I'm going to do this just to get Spectacle going. That a lot smoother. If it does become a powerful one. I've noticed that people sacrifice the Fabled Passages all the time when there's just no reason to. Just like as something to do, I guess. Alright. I have to say, I do like that they killed our stuff before combat. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this now. This is amazing. This is exactly what I wanted. This is the crazy frenzy. We've had a crazy turn here. Play the Scorch Spitter. Yeah, I'm gonna play the champion here. Do I just want to kill this Teferi? Probably. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this Teferi. Alright, there's the shark that we never saw the other turn. Alright, well, things are going as well as they possibly could. I mean, we still could lose here because this deck is really powerful, but they don't have fires down. Yorian's not that powerful here. Even Agent of Treachery, I mean, they can't take one of our frenzies because they'd be locked in it. Oh my god, we won! Yes! That's amazing. That is so exciting. I love the play a card, concede combo. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Alright. I wish the Shieldbreaker could destroy artifacts or enchantments, but he's pretty narrow. I'd pretty much just have him for the Lurrus matchup. I don't really think there's anything I want to change. Skewer the Critics was actually pretty good, but I don't really think I want to put the fourth one in either because it's not that good. But yeah, it's pretty good at finishing off those annoying Teferis. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just going to keep it. Alright, game 3 against Astonishing here. Can't keep this. Oh god, this is worse. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd rather go to 5 than keep this. Alright, we have to keep here. Do we just return the 2 frenzies? The only other thing I'm considering is returning 1 frenzy and the robber. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. All right. We are on the board. Game 3. Gonna see how the Unchained Berserker is. He definitely screws up their turn 3 bounce your most powerful creature play. And he's a 2 that attacks for 3, so he is really strong. I mean, maybe I should just be playing with 4 of him. Okay, yeah. He has screwed up that play. Alright, yeah, I mean, even though we went to 5, this is actually still going really well for us. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we just play Skewer the Critics here on the hope that we draw land next turn and just, you know, because then we'll just slam the Frenzy. Yeah, this is kind of interesting, actually. I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm going to draw that land. So, I'm going to go for it here. I mean, I wouldn't usually make that play, but I feel like when you're at 5, you have to take chances like that with mono red. All right, so now we really have to draw that land. Oh god. All right, well, I don't need to do this. All right, well, the opportunity to do anything with him. You don't want him on top. Alright. Missed 2 land drops in a row. I mean, based on what's happened, it seemed like I was still fine to just play the skewer at their face. Excuse me. But, yeah. I think if it's not kind of over, the next draw step is really going to decide things. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't think I can wait any longer. I just have to go for it here. I mean, I'll be thrilled if this lands, and it landed. Wow. And they just do nothing. I mean, they'll probably answer, but... Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. They're relatively low on life. I mean, they're pretty well set up at this point, so I think our chances are very slim here. Very slim. They are at 7 life. Oh, that's a Shark Typhoon. That's another Fires. And that's not a Frenzy. Yeah. I don't think I want to attack with a Scorch Spitter here. Yeah, I'm going to save it for when I really want to trigger Spectacle. One of the awkward, I mean, sort of contradictions within the Frenzy, in that everyone knows it's most powerful when you keep your curve really low, but lower your curve, oh boy. The lower your curve, the less likely you are when you're on the Frenzy to actually hit your land drops, which is really important because if you're stuck on 4 lands, even if you're on a Frenzy, you're just not doing well. And yeah, and the thing about the Frenzy is that you also need a decently hefty land count to even just get to it reliably. Because, I mean, they just stole one of our lands, but you don't really want to go on a Frenzy with just 4 lands, because it won't be a powerful Frenzy. And also, if you miss a couple of land drops on the Frenzy, which can definitely happen, then you're still kind of only maybe double spelling if you get lucky every turn, and that's not really where you want to be. I mean, the ideal thing is to have like 8 lands down, and then just be going crazy on the Frenzy. Yeah, okay. Well, we had a really good game too. That's all we can really ask for. I'm gonna pack it in here. Good game. All right. To be honest with you, I think that was one of the toughest matchups we could have had. Just going into the queue randomly. I mean, this is the deck that literally everyone on Arena is playing with. So, in that light, it's a tough time to play with a deck like mine and hope to do really well, especially in like Diamond or Gold or whatnot. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, we had our game 2 Crazy Frenzy thing, which is all I really wanted. And it just makes playing with the Frenzy worth it, right? And it felt like we could have won that 3rd game. We had a window, and we had some missed draw steps that were just really crucial. So I think we had a shot there. Maybe I should have kept the Embercleaves in. There were definitely a couple of moments where drawing that card might have closed the game out. Yeah, well, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. I'm going to try to make them every day. So stay tuned. Remember to subscribe and take care. Thanks again.